Well, hello everyone. Woohoo here once again with some more coin show acquisitions. And I thought I'd show you some of the interesting coins that I picked up in the last week or so. So let's take a look, shall we? Start off with a place I don't see a whole lot of coins from. Gibraltar, one of the crown dependencies of the United Kingdom, £1. This was the definitive design. I know there were a few commemorative designs also issued, but there we are. Gibraltar, £1. Pretty neat castle on that side of the coin. What do we have next here? Macau, 1 pataka, $1 as some refer to it. Lighthouse design on that side. I just thought that looked really cool. And this side as well, showing the year of mintage, 2003, Macau. Across the top, very neat design. So we add that one to the roster. What else do we have here? Here's one. Now this is a coin, this is a country, rather, that I do not have any coins from, at least until now. This is, actually it's really oriented this way, 500 lire, Scoperta dell'America, 1492 to 1992. I think we can all reason out what that's referring to, given the year. From Repubblica di San Marino. San Marino, one of the microstates contained within Italy. I believe northern Italy someplace. So 500 lire. Pretty neat and a very, very nice design. So that's pretty neat as well. Set that right up there. We'll go on. Speaking of Italy, contained within Italy, rather. What do we have here? Vittorio Emanuele II, Re d'Italia. Secondo, I guess. Victor Emmanuel II, King of Italy. Whoops, this way around. 10 centesimi, look at that year, 1867, with an N mint mark down there. I'm not very good on my Italian mint marks. I'm going to need to go figure out what that reference is. Watch it be Naples. Knowing my luck, that's exactly what it's going to be. Very big copper coin that, I don't know, I'm always a fan of the large British pennies, so I figured I'd pick up something that was similar in size that wasn't a British penny, since I already have a bunch of those. On the opposite end of the spectrum, a smaller copper coin from Myanmar, yet another country that I did not already have. Look at that design. Isn't that neat? And the other side right there. I looked this one up on Numista to figure out what this was. This is the year down here. That basically translates to 1955. This is 1 pya, as I understand. Yep, pya, P-Y-A. 1955 with a mythical-looking cat or lion. So that was a neat one. I'll set this one down right down here. And let's see, what's next? Sri Lanka, 1981. See if we can get a closer look at that. Look at that, Mahaweli rather. A dam, I guess, of some kind in Sri Lanka. 2 rupees, 1981. I have coins from when Sri Lanka used to be called Ceylon, but I don't think I had any from Sri Lanka proper. So that was a nice addition to my collection. And also at the show, I found one of these. Now, this inscription is a little bit different from the other Japanese cash coins that I'm accustomed to seeing. This says Bunkyu-e-ho. Bunkyu-e-ho. These were the last cash coins issued in Japan prior to the Meiji Restoration, because that was 1868. These were issued 1863, 67. 4 mon is the face value. You can tell from the wave patterns you see on the back here. So this was a new type that I did not previously have, so that's also really neat. So we'll set that down right there. And speaking of cash coins, one of the other big purchases I made, well, big for my meager budget, was a set of Korean cash coins that I hadn't previously encountered. Here's the first one of those. I've managed to identify these based on some research I've done on Numista and a few other online sources here. We see all of them will say Sangpyeong Tongbo on it, but the difference in identification depends on the mint marks you see on the back. Let me get this out of the flip so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So we see right here, this says Ho, meaning the National Treasury, Ho-jo. I think this is the number 6, so Series 6 is what that's referring to. And then this over here, this is, I guess, representative of a sun. I think I remember reading that these had something to do with like the furnace marks or something like that. So this is Series 6 produced at the National Treasury out of furnace, whatever the sun was numbered at the time. And I've traced this back, look at that date range, 1757 to 1806, during the reigns of kings Yeongjo, Jeongjo, and Sunjo as well. So that's pretty neat. So that's the first of those cash coins. Take a look at the second one here. Same design again, Sangpyeong Tongbo. 1852, I questioned it at first, but then I consulted some people who knew these better than I did, and they seem to confirm that as well. So still the whole mint mark up there for the National Treasury. Series number 9. And then that down there is the character U, and I think they use that as a method of identification, again, like a furnace mark. Those characters was kind of like an old numbering system back then. It was like a series of characters that they used for numbering as they appeared in, I forget what the work is called, but it was a work that outlined the characters that everyone was expected to know at a certain age in their education. Moving on, we have here another Sangpyeong Tongbo, just a 2-year type, 1891 to 92, 1 moon. But this one was minted in a different location, as we'll take a look at the characters that we see on the back here. So that top character right there is Pyeong, as in Pyongan province. Series number 5. And Chun, a character meaning heaven, incidentally. So that was the furnace mark for that coin. Pretty neat. I've got 2 more to show you. A 5 moon coin. This one's a little bit bigger than the others, but you'll see, again, Sangpyeong Tongbo, Kingdom of Chosun, which was Korea's official name at the time. Trace this to 1888. This one, how do I know this is 5 moon as opposed to just the 1 moon of the others? It's these 2 characters right here. Dang-o. This is called a Dang-o-jun, meaning a 5 moon coin, essentially. That character up there is Chun for Chuncheon. The Chuncheon Township military office is where these were minted, I'm told. So a 5 moon coin. And again, comparing the size, that was this one. That's the Pyongan province coin I showed you a little bit ago. You can see that second one is a little bit bigger. So kind of neat. Bigger square hole, etc. And then the last coin that I have, and this is one that I haven't completely identified. I believe this is a 2 moon coin from 1742 to 1752 during the reign of King Yeongjo. This is the biggest one of them all. And I just like the patina that this one developed over time. So King Yeongjo, potentially. Whoops. I'm dropping it everywhere. There we go. Again, Sangpyeong Tongbo. basically just the kind of coin it is. And these little mint marks on the back here, again, chun, the furnace mark of sorts, or maybe a numbering method back then, I can't quite remember. That is kyung up there, as in Gyeongsang Provincial Office. So there were many different mints that produced these kinds of coins. This is the only one that I really haven't identified positively at this point, but that's my best guess as of this moment. If you have a better idea, if you know these varieties better than I do, and if you have an idea of what these, where these came from, I would definitely like to hear what you have to say about it. So anyway, that's what I picked up at the last coin show. Definitely some stuff I haven't had before, and got to cross off a few countries off my list that I didn't already have. So I'd say, even though I didn't get quite as much as I have at previous shows, I definitely think this was quality over quantity this time around. So I'm very happy with all of these. Let me know what you think of how I did at this particular show. And I'll see you next time when I've got another bunch of acquisitions. Take care.